Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. Many of our fall athletes are hitting their stride as we move into an exciting postseason with several teams poised to make some noise. The volleyball team has put everything they have into their season and have been preparing for playoffs during the past week. Throughout the season, they have clearly shown that hard work pays off. Their talent and determination on the court led them to finish the season as Hawk champs with a record of 18-2, earning the number 2 seed in the Division II playoffs. The girls play their first game today at 5 o'clock against Notre Dame Academy at home.
I think we'll do very well in the playoff game today because we've been working very hard in practice and we have good momentum coming off of our win against Needham in a scrimmage.
We're working really hard in practice, we're really pushing, we're putting in a lot of work into our conditioning, which is going to transfer over to the game, and we're applying all of our thoughts for the game into practice, which will really help us.
The girls soccer team is ready for a playoff push after finishing second in the Kelly Rex, just 2 points behind Franklin. The senior leadership on this team is strong, and they are preparing their team for what will be their final ride in playoffs. They are hungry to edge their way through what will be a playoff run full of challenges.
I think that we definitely worked hard and we got better every single week, and then for playoffs, I'm excited. I think we've got to keep working hard and definitely figure out how to stay strong defensively, but I think we can do it. We were just working on perfecting our offense, perfecting our shots, and then also working on the defense, how to defend set pieces. I think we definitely have to play our game and play with a lot of possession and then also finish the chances that we have.
They will kick things off as they host Beverly at home tomorrow at 4 p.m. The field hockey team has finished up their season with a record of 11-5-2. The girls have been putting in the work on and off the field with scrimmages and competitive practices in order to beat the tough Natick team that they will play tomorrow. Being ranked number 10, Natick has the home field advantage. However, the Warriors are ready to fight and do whatever it takes to come out on top.
We had a scrimmage against North Attleboro yesterday, and we practiced any playoff scenario that could happen this weekend.
We've also had many running practices and fitness practices to really prepare us and get us in shape in case of overtime or just to make sure that we're prepared. We are 23rd while Natick is 13th, so we are definitely the underdogs. We've been preparing all week for this game. I think we're prepared, we know what we're doing, and we've really worked on some skills that will definitely lead us to a victory this Saturday.
This past weekend, our King Philip cross country teams hosted the Hawk Mock League meet. The boys team got 6th place in the league, and the girls placed 5th overall. Both teams gave it their everything, and have proved that all their training this season was worth it. In fact, many of our runners had PRs at this race. Some of the top performers were senior captain Kate Buben from the girls team, placing 17th overall with a 5K time of 20 minutes 52 seconds .2 in the girls varsity race, and junior Peter Cataldo placing 32nd overall with a 5K time of 17 minutes 51.6 seconds in the boys varsity race. Tomorrow morning, King Philip's cross country team goes back to Rentham Development Center to race in this year's Coaches Invitational. This race is based off of solo time, and each grade will have their own race instead of varsity or JV races. Good luck to all of our KP runners.
But we're still working, we were hoping to get better, but 6 is decent, but next year we're hoping to definitely get better. We're feeling good. Last race of the year for most of the boys, but we're gonna run hard and it should be good.
Hawks was last weekend and we placed 5th overall for the girls team. I personally did not do that well. It wasn't my race, but 2 of our girls PR'd, which was really impressive. Both PR'd, and Kira had an ultimate PR time. And there's coaches this weekend, which we're excited for, which a few of us are racing. I ran 20:52 at Hawks, and tomorrow I'm really hoping to beat that by about 20 seconds. So I know I can push myself to get there.
Our Pride and Passion marching band is on their way to East Rutherford, New Jersey to compete in the U.S. Bands National Championship tomorrow. This year's show is titled Kaleidoscope and features vocals from Caroline Sawyer, Bex Autel on trombone, Dee Gardner on trumpet, and Finny Keefe on mellophone. The process for putting the show together started this past May, and the students have dedicated an incredible amount of time and energy into performing all at the highest level. We wish them all our best as they represent our school in the prestigious competition. We know you all have worked so hard for this, and we look forward to seeing you haul in another big trophy.
The competition is looking pretty good this year. It's going to be a photo finish for sure. We've all been in really close numbers between each other. We get one shot to do it and only one shot.
Our cheer squad continues to make improvements in their routine and recently beat one of their biggest competitors.
We had a lot of energy. Our tumbling and our stunts were much better.
We also did way better in the stunting and most of the tumbling was better, but definitely, like she said, our energy was really good. We also beat one of our biggest competitors, Attleboro. Our goals for the season is to make it to states. We have our hawk competition on Sunday at Attleboro High School, and we have to get a certain score to move on to regionals. And then after regionals, we have states.
They are looking to score high enough at this week's competition to continue on to regionals. We have total confidence that the girls will achieve everything they are working for. Our Warrior football team suffered a loss against the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers last Friday night, 24-14. Down 10 with 4 minutes left, we made a 3-point game, but on 4th and 1, we gave up a colossal 55-yard touchdown. The thing about King Philip athletes that separates us from other schools is that a response to a loss is not something to dwell on or overthink, but instead is an opportunity to find the weaknesses within and come back not perfect, but stronger. Knowing one more loss could put an end to our season, our team is ready to fight.
How do you think your presence is going to help motivate the team this week?
I think it might help a little bit. No one expected me to come back, but it's comeback season. League's going good. Got a lot of experience out here. Gonna fix every single problem on defense this week.
We've been working hard at practice. Coach has been getting our technique better, so I think if we play like we practice, I think we'll lock them down.
They're a spread team. They like to run the option. They like to run a lot of snag concepts. I think our D will be able to shut them down. I think our O's going back to the basics, back to the power I, back to the wedges, kicks, powers, leads. We're going to see some real KP football this week, and I think we're going to come out with a win.
We're going to come out with a round 1 W. We're going in with that mentality, New week. Last week's behind us. I don't even know who we played. It's a new week. The only name I know is Westford Academy, so we're going to come out, hopefully we get the dub, move on to round 2.
We have a great game plan on defense this week. Coach Wasser has a great game plan. Not gonna lie though, our defense kind of got cooked by the scout offense yesterday. Jack Cassini's a dog. He gives a great look. He's a complete dog. He kind of went really hard against our defense yesterday, so we can get a good look in practice.
I think the whole team had revamped a little bit since that loss, and even the scout, we had a long talk about how we need to change. Going into Westford, they got a very good quarterback, so definitely gonna have to replicate his game a little bit. We have to be on the run, kind of playing like Lamar Jackson a little bit. That's kind of my play style. So, just giving these guys the best look, getting ready for Westford.
We need a ton of energy for this game. It's playoffs, home, so fan section, the WOM, we better come active. We're gonna do our best to show out. Hopefully we'll get this W.
Our Warriors will take on Westford Academy Grey Ghosts in the first round of the playoffs. The team is counting on a lot of energy from the crowd so they can feed off that good old home field advantage. That game will start at 7 p.m. tonight. Everybody is hyped for the return of Rudy Gately, so get your vocal cords tuned up, because we're going to the chip, baby. Warrior Nation. That's right.
When you come and you give your best and you think it's a big deal and you want to play together, you play fast, there's been nothing that stops us. Nothing. Lean on each other in the big moments, all right? And remember, win is win. We got a lot to do. Let's go! Get right from the get-go. You let them know who we are. Warrior Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3, Warrior Pride!
You may not recognize the name, Henry Carr, as he was a member of the class of 2015. Henry passed away after a hard-fought battle with cancer in June of 2017. Though his life was far too short, Henry was able to leave an impact on many through acts of kindness and generosity. Despite ongoing cancer treatment throughout his senior year, he coordinated fundraisers and events for the benefit of Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and various local causes. He was named Volunteer of the Year by the Rentham Board of Selectmen for his efforts. He was a member of the King Philip football, cross-country, and track teams, being named a captain for track his senior year. His smile was legendary, truly unforgettable. November 6th would have been Henry's 26th birthday, and everyone is invited to come together for the 5th Henry Carr Memorial Run this Sunday. It's going to be a beautiful day, and runners and walkers will head out from the KP parking lot at 9 a.m. to get doused with color and a white t-shirt that will be provided. You can sign up through Family ID. This is an important event to raise money for the Henry Carr Scholarship given to deserving graduating seniors, and we hope to see a big crowd in honor of this unforgettable member of our Warrior family. Dare we say it, but winter sports teams are beginning to have informational meetings. Please listen for these important announcements in the morning and check the student message boards for more information. The winter track team is kicking things off with their meeting on Monday, and they are seeking sprinters and throwers to join the team.
Coming off an amazing championship contending season, the Celtics are starting off the season sitting at 3rd in the East. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown continue to prove why they're one of the best duos in the NBA. Fans question whether the Celtics will be back in contention for the championship this year, but the team is focused on the 18th man.
We're looking good. I just think that the Bucks are going to be a tough team to beat, and coming out of the East may be tough, but it's early in the season, so it's hard to tell. We had a good win on Monday against the Wizards, and I hope we can continue that in the next couple of weeks.
The Boston Bruins are off to one of their hottest starts in franchise history. Goalie Linus Ullmark looks to continue his undefeated record in the upcoming weeks. The boys from Boston are looking like strong contenders for the Stanley Cup this year.
We got a lot of veterans on this team. Obviously, they didn't like the coach because they got a good squad and they can win when they want to, of course. They can definitely keep this rolling. Pastrnak, even though he's not too old, still one of the better guys in this team, if not the best. Marchand, he's a dog. Bergeron, he's getting up there. One of his final years, he's trying to make it a year to remember and win this Stanley Cup.
Krejci. Pastrnak closes. Home score!
The Patriots are back in the win column this week, continuing their 13-game win streak over the Jets last Sunday. For a team that was all over the place the week before, losing to the Bears and creating a quarterback civil war in the process, a win was very much needed. Moving forward, Mac Jones will be the starting quarterback, and the Indianapolis Colts will be coming to town this Sunday with their rookie quarterback, Sam Ehlinger, at the helm. Bill Belichick will look to continue his dominant history against rookie quarterbacks and get the Patriots back on track and hopefully get the team over 500 for the first time this season.
I thought that was a huge win. I mean, a very high-performing Jets team recently. It's a big win for them, especially in a divisional matchup like that. Brings them up to 4-4. Going into Indianapolis, I mean, underperforming team. I think a big win for them will be very needed. Jump them to 5-4, back in the playoff picture.
Mac Jones is starting to come back, looking like he used to, which isn't the best, but it's better than average.
How do you think they will perform against the Colts?
I think they'll have a good game against the Colts. It's a pretty good matchup for the Patriots. Colts have been looking pretty weak this year. Matt Ryan looking very old out there on the field. Jonathan Taylor isn't playing like he did last year. So I think they'll have a good game.
How do you think Mac Jones performed against the Jets?
He's the best. I love that dude. You know what? I love him so much. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
Yeah!
Term 1 is officially in the books, and we hope each and every one of you has achieved the goals you set for yourself this term. Term 2 is here, and for those of you who do not find yourself where you wanted to be by the end of the term, your chance for a fresh start is here. A big round of applause to all of our fall athletes who have had to manage success in the classroom and on the field. Keep up the hard work, get out there and cheer on our Warriors who are about to make some waves in an exciting postseason. We'll give you all the updates next week.